Hallo und willkommen, ich bin Meister Lenze and you're watching Get Germanized 10 Reasons Why You Should Move to Germany.
I am bored, what should I do?
Ah, ich weiß.
Get Germanized.
First up, you can be the apprentice in Germany. Well, Germany has one of the world's lowest youth unemployment rates, and well, you could also say it has one of the world's highest youth employment rates. Great start to the video. Well, you can work here if you're young and able. We have a lot of vocations that want you, and you even have lots of dual apprenticeships. That means in Germany you can actually work and go to school dually. So they teach you stuff about your job, while at the job itself you can learn the practical side of it. Isn't that amazing? And don't worry if you come from outside of the EU, there are high chances that you get the job because there's an abundance of them available. Next up, the Autobahn. Well, that's an obvious one. If you like to be speedy, if you come from a country where they have these nasty speed limits, well then the Autobahn is the place to go, because most parts of it don't have any speed limits, which you probably already knew. There is a myth that no speed limits at all apply anywhere on the Autobahn, but that is not quite true, because there are lots and lots of parts where you can only go 120, 130 kilometers per hour, which is, I don't know what that's in miles, but you know, there are limits. And if you prefer two wheels cycling to, well, the Autobahn, then you're in luck as well, because Germany is a big bicycle country with lots of bicycle lanes and cyclists. Okay, I'll admit it right away. We're not France. We don't have all the ingenious patisserie items that they might have. But Germany has over 1,200 different sorts of baked goods, including bread, pretzels, rolls, super delicious stuff. You will love it. Like, if I go to another country, I most of the time miss the German bread, the German baked goods. So if you have the chance to get your hands on some, do it. Next up, German sausages. If you never had a German sausage, well, you haven't really lived, have you now? There are even vegetarian sausages, so that is no excuse. What? But I'm vegan! Well, vegan sausages exist here as well. We covered everything and everyone. So get your hands, get your mouth, that sounds sexual, but get your mouth on that German sausage. Das Ladenschlussgesetz since 1956. Since 1956, das Ladenschlussgesetz, the shop closing law, forbids that German shops are open on Sundays, or most of them at least. Like, gas stations and corner shops will still be open, but most of Germany will just lay back and relax on this Sunday apocalypse. Which is great, because we have more time for families, friends, and just leisure activities. Alright, there are designated shops throughout Germany that open all year round. I got it. But still, you won't find the majority of the shops open on a Sunday in Germany. Next up, well, in Germany, working is just better. Sorry to say this, my friends from other countries, but in Germany working is really great, because you get up to 26 days off a year on average. You're well protected. Your work contracts can't just be dismissed due to stupid reasons. That's amazing. Who wouldn't want that? And don't you worry if you're being laid off. Doesn't matter, you get redundancy payments.
Employers are not required by law to pay redundancy payments. It is often done though, because it is less costly than a lawsuit. Thank you for your attention.
That means you get a month's wage.
The amount of money you receive may vary from employer to employer. Thank you.
For every year that you've worked at the company. How amazing. If you live in Germany, you probably know this already, but Germany is known for its excellent playgrounds. Yeah! There's more than your old boring swing. We have climbing walls, we have spider webs that you can climb around in, and we have giant structures that look like castles, for a kid at least. They can play in. How amazing. Well, if you have the chance, go to a German playground. It is pretty cool. You have a hobby? Well, you're in luck. Germany has clubs for pretty much every hobby that you can think of. If you like rowing, there's a rowing club. You like shooting? Hunters Club. You like collecting stamps? Probably a club for that as well. So you really don't have an excuse to be bored in Germany. Next up, public transport, die öffentlichen Verkehrsmittel. Well, we are known to be punctual all the time, and I would like to say German trains are punctual all the time, but that's not true. They are often late. But still, Germany's public transport system works. It is really good in comparison to other countries at least. We have high-speed trains connecting cities, we have subways and trams connecting parts of a city, and bus systems that go from the north to the south for really small prices. It works. What do you have to complain about? Everything! Okay. And last but not least, you will be the most fashionable person around. Most likely, at least, if you're not from Germany. I mean, of course, it is not true for all Germans, but many Germans dress for functionality, for practicality. We don't really care what things look like necessarily. It's raining? Well, raincoat it is. It's cold? Big coat and scarf it is. So we dress for the weather. And we mostly don't think as much about fashion. Speak for yourself! I'm a fashion icon! Alright, there are exceptions of course, but you will probably be more fashionable than most Germans around you. Maybe you think that's not true. Maybe you're German. Maybe you think you're more fashionable than everyone. How about you prove it and post a picture in the comments? But you can't post pictures! Post a link then! Or your Instagram account. I've been to Tokyo and just looking at what people wear there, how more stylish, much more stylish they are in comparison to people in Germany.
The images shown here are examples. An example is one of a number of things, or a part of something, taken to show the character of the whole. Thank you.
It just blew my mind, and so I think this fact is quite true. Can you come up with any more reasons why someone should move to Germany? Or maybe you're saying, I hate Germany! Well then maybe you know reasons against moving to Germany. Either way, let me know in the comments below. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't yet. And apart from that, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to get Germanized. Goodbye and auf Wiedersehen.